Hello, hello, hello. It's your
Hello.
Dr. Ray. Okay, so this is your boy Wesley, and this is the You've Had It Before podcast, or You've Had This Before podcast. And first of all, let me thank all of our listeners, those who are listening to us for the first time. Karibu sana, and we hope that you stick around in the long run. And for those who have been listening to us since day one or wherever you found us, then asante sana. Thank you for your patronage. Today we have the amazing house doctor, and
Yes.
she'd like to be called the house doctor,
Yes.
and so we'll keep it that way. House doctor, Doctari, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm not yet a doctor. I'm a doctor in the making, but I'll take it. House doctor is just fine because I don't want to disclose my name for now. Yeah, maybe when you decide to go on video, maybe nitaji introduce vizuri. But for now, this is it. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. Thank you for having me on your podcast. You're doing a great job, and I'm wishing you all the best as you continue going forward. May you have more guests. May you get more subscribers. May God bless you in all that you do.
Amen.
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 Yeah.
Amen.
Damn, you were just supposed to introduce me.
I was,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
did it yourself, though.
Okay, yeah, I did.
Asante sana. So as you've heard, this is a very dear person to me, a very close friend,
Yeah.
a compadre. Yeah. So let's begin. Yeah, let's begin. Before one of us, I'm not saying it's me, starts shedding tears of joy. Anyway, so tell me, Daktari, how has your week been?
My week has been okay. Wait, it's just Monday, so how was my previous week? My previous week was okay. Amma? Yeah, my previous week was okay. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Anything interesting happened?
Yeah, I went for Soulfest. Yeah, it was a really good time. Had a good time. Yeah, all I have to say is that Charisma is such a performer. Savara, Chimano, oh damn, Chimano's outfit was out of this world, and he stole the show. He was, like he did, he outdid himself. Yeah, and the urban tone set was also really good. I had fun. That's all I have to say. Yeah, I had fun. That was a good way to end my week.
In the year as well.
And the year as well.
Unless you're planning on something grandiose, to end the year.
Nope. No, not really. Yeah, that was such a good way to, good way to end my week and my year. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So are any of your favorites there as well? Do you have a favorite, Kenyan artist who was at the Soulfest?
One of Akali, but I didn't even get to listen to them because I got there pretty late. And they performed, pretty early. But Ndawili as well. Yeah, and I also really like Charisma's music. Oh, and Bien's music for sure. So, yeah, I think everyone kind of likes all these artists upcoming or those who've already been there and they've asserted the dominance, like Bien. I really love Sauti Sol in general. Yeah.
Speaking of upcoming artists, I have something I need to reveal. Put this out in the open.
Yeah.
So I think I told you this like a month ago. I recently, I came across Njerai's music.
Oh, Njerai.
I told you, right?
Yeah, you've been listening to her on...
I listened to Njerai, and I listened to Njerai.
Yeah.
And I listened to Njerai for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Back to back. Yani, it was crazy. I listened to all her songs.
Nakumbuka nikiona your YouTube, like ulikuwa like I don't know if it was like a playlist on YouTube.
It was a screenshot it's on this part of releases where you can just find all her music.
Yeah.
So it's actually easier to to just access this.
No, but I'm talking about the way I think it was the first time I had nilikuwa nimekuja. Not the first time really, but venye nilikuwa nimerudi. And I remember seeing your playlist on YouTube, like you were listening to her on your headphones, and now I was like, oh, what are you listening to? Then kwenda kuangalia nkona all of them have those two red lines, meaning you've listened to
I've listened to all of her music.
Yeah, all her music.
Man, I'm telling you, fam.
Do you have a crush on Jirai?
I can neither deny nor confirm those allegations.
But you should attend her concerts.
Oh, I definitely will.
Yeah, you should.
I definitely will. Honestly, I might have, gone ahead and DM'd her. Never got a reply though. But I imagine she saw the text. I just appreciated her music.
Nice.
Yeah, but it was her music is deep, bro. Her music is deep.
Yeah.
And it's like she spoke to me. Yeah. So I think she's my new favorite artist because I haven't been listening to music that much over the last few months. I haven't been listening to music that much. I listen to the usuals like Octopizo, Bien, by the way. I also listened to Alusa, Are You Topless?
Well, it's an old one. Okay, but anyways.
It's an old one. Well, I think I'm old.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can confirm that he is.
Well, I'm not really old.
Okay, yeah, he's not that old. He's in his 20-somethings.
Late 20s.
Mid-20s.
Or mid-20s?
Yeah.
Oh, man, thanks, man.
You're not in your late 20s.
I feel younger.
Yeah.
I feel younger. Anyway, enough about music and Jirai, man. Let's talk about let's dive deeper. How has your year been?
Oh.
Yeah.
2024.
2024. How has it been? How has your headspace been all through the year, though? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. As for now, I'm doing okay. My year started off really well. As you've heard, I'm doing medicine.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm doing medicine and surgery in a certain university in Kenya that I won't mention. But anyways,
they haven't paid us for this ad.
Exactly, as that child said. Anyways, it started off really well. Majorly because I started going, like we started attending our clinicals this year. So it was really nice. Like it was such a good experience doing all that, like being in hospital and interacting with actual patients. Yeah, getting to, get a working diagnosis. Yeah, getting to, understand how various, diseases come up. I don't know if I'm describing it well, but anyways, so at the beginning of this year was really interesting. It was really good. I had fun. We did psychiatry. We went to Mavari. It was really fun. We went to hospital. I won't mention because probably it's gonna lead to where I'm coming from, which is not an issue, but I don't want to disclose it right now. So
they're not paying us.
Yeah. So we attended our clinical surgery, internal medicine. That was really fun. Surgery and orthopedics, really fun. To be very honest, it's really fun. If you're in med school and you've not reached your clinical years, I feel like if you're having some doubts, just keep on pushing till you get to your clinical years, because you're going to feel more passionate about med school when you get to that point. So the beginning of the year was pretty good. I felt pretty confident in most of my subjects, but unfortunately, when it came to me doing my end of years, I had an issue with one subject. I wouldn't say unit because it's multiple units under one department. So I had an issue with one unit. I don't know where we might dive into my failure of the year.
But that's okay. You can talk about that later in the conversation, yeah?
Yeah.
But then again, putting that aside, pretty sure that you had these New Year's resolutions. Yeah, so were there resolutions that you achieved? Yeah, or are these just a myth? Are New Year's resolutions just a myth, or are there things that you had put on your vision board that you actually achieved?
To be very honest, I'm not even sure. To be very honest, I'm not. Not to lie to you, but genuinely okay. I think one of my biggest goals was to proceed to fourth year of medical school. The other one was to like renovate ish, quote unquote, my apartment. The other one was to be, get some financial freedom, save here and there so that I can get, I can feel confident in my finances. The other thing was to join the gym. Yeah, and eat well and take care of my skin, take care of my body, and all that shebang. Yeah, I also wanted to be a better sister, a better daughter, a better friend. Yeah, I think that's basically it for me. Yeah. But
Interesting.
yeah, that was it for me. I didn't have like a lot written down. That's basically what I had planned on doing. But I think moving forward, I'll do better. Because now that I'm talking about it, I'm just realizing that I didn't lay out.
There are things that you hadn't.
Yeah, there are things that I left out, and I didn't lay out everything. But it's still good enough. I can't say, Susie, I can't beat myself up for not,
achieving some things as well.
Not even achieving, like remembering the things that I said I'd do. The other thing is, the reason why I can't remember it's because I had written most of them in my notes. And I lost my phone and I couldn't recover most of what I had written in my notepad on my phone because I lost my phone. Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, we can say that writing things down is a form of manifesting. Yeah. So is it safe to say that then again most of the things that you wrote there have been achieved or are on the way to being achieved?
Yeah. I feel like most of the things have been achieved, but there's just one major one that I wanted to achieve and I didn't get to achieve. So I just feel like 2024 has been a very bad year because of that one specific goal, and I just feel like it should end so that 2025 so that I can get to 2025 and I can achieve that 1K goal. Yeah, but not to say that I won't have other goals for 2025, not to say that will be my only goal, but yeah, I felt really bad for not achieving that one goal.
But then again, as long as you're consistent, right, in pursuing your goals or dreams, then again, at the end of the day, utafika tu, you'll just achieve those dreams or those goals. There's something that you said that stuck with me, and I thought I'd also bring it forward. You spoke about saving and doing saving. A few things here and there, innovation. So I'm wondering, so are you doing this by getting additional financial knowledge, or are you doing this with the financial knowledge that you already have? Are you constantly putting yourself in a space where you learn more and more about how to work around your money? Or are you, just doing what you've known to work, and also saving. What are you saving? Then why are you getting this money to save?
Oh, damn. Okay, I
You
get.
don't really have to answer that.
I get money from my books. I kind of have a way of planning on how to use my money, planning on how to spend my money. I plan my money from the moment it reaches my M-Pesa. So, for example, I'm given X amount of money, I'll deduct all the
Expenses?
constant expenses, rent, because I'm given, a fixed amount. Now, nijipange from there. So I'll deduct rent, I'll deduct all the other two things, CG garbage, CG water, Wi-Fi, electricity, what else?
The rest.
Yeah, shopping, all that. I'll deduct it. Then from what I'm left with,
No
from
plan.
what's left, that is planning may deduct my spendings for the month. Like, for example, transport, I'll deduct it from there, so I'll put it aside. Then from what's left sasa, nitakuwa like, I'll apply the 30-20 rule. I don't know if people have heard about it, but it's usually 50-20-30 mostly. So 50 is for your expenses, then 20-30. 20 is for, okay, according to me, how I do it is that 20 is for having fun. So for 20%, I can get to go out with my friends, hang out with them, do stuff outside. Then 30%, I get to save it. And now that goes into my savings.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so if I have a project, okay, I sound so grown. But anyways, Kai, nikiwa na kitu yenye nataka kufanya, now I'll get some money from that. If I want to add maybe, let's say, a pair of pants, I'll get the money from them. If I want to get like shoes, and that doesn't mean I'll get it immediately. I also try and think about what I'm going to get for like a week before I get it. So in case I saw, let's say, a study lamp, I'll be like, okay, I bought my study lamp impulsively, but anyways, that doesn't matter. Kai, mbona naongelea hiyo? Kai,
No, it's fine. It also goes into no, it's fine because it shows that, unajua, you've given us this impression that you're this perfect financial planner.
Perfect.
Exactly, you're not perfect because you've told us
I'm
about
actually
your
in
extravagant
debt right now.
pole.
Guys, I'm actually in debt.
As long
right
as it's
now.
good debt, though.
Yeah, it's good debt.
Okay.
Bad debt. It's big. Anyways, no, I'm joking.
No, I'm guessing it's bad debt. It's not
No,
good
it's
debt.
not bad debt.
Good debt is the one that, you're using, maybe it's tied to an investment.
Oh, it's not tied to an investment.
Then
it's
it's
tied to fun. But
bad
anyways,
debt.
I still had
debt.
fun and I had the time of my life. Like,
Well, it's
if
what the
anything were to
memories.
happen to me tomorrow,
Knock on wood.
yeah, knock on wood. It is. If anything were to shindwe. Anyways, I had fun. Period. I don't have to explain myself.
No, you don't have to
I don't
explain
have to
yourself.
explain myself.
It's fine. It's fine. We forgive you. It's fine.
Yeah, but all I'm trying to say is that 30% goes to now other things. For example, now those renovations, because I felt like the reason why I actually save, it's because I don't want to constantly ask my parents or now, Dad, I want to buy, let's say, photo frames. Can you please get me? Dad, I want to get a couch. Can you please? So I try to put aside some money so that I don't keep on. I don't
For
know.
future spending, basically.
Yeah. I just don't want to constantly ask. Yet I'm asking for. Yeah, but in short, taka tu ni, in as much as it's the money at the end of the day, I still want to put aside some for various things, not just using everything. And also, sometimes I'll use the 30 for fun. So
you're not strict.
Yeah, I'm not strict on myself.
Okay, so
I also wouldn't say I have any sort of investment. I have tried investing, but I haven't found anything promising as such. Or rather, my accountant friend hasn't given me anything promising. You're my accountant friend.
Well, as your accountant friend, all I can say is that, I'll take you back to the Bible. My people suffer because of lack of knowledge. So you haven't come to me with questions, and maybe that's why
Obviously, we were
you don't
supposed
have
to
enough.
buy shares. I think Uli pay. What happened? Me just
You may attend. You may
no,
attend.
okay,
You may
sawa,
attend. You may
okay,
attend.
sawa. Let's
It's fine. It's
get
fine. So this
serious.
takes us on to the maybe next and final discussion of the evening, and hopefully you'll hear us have a back and forth of this. Yeah. So from how it started, how today's episode began. Yeah, we've had this, or maybe you've had this impression of perfection, right? That it's all a bed of roses.
Ooh,
But now
it's not.
we need to show you that even the bed of roses has thorns, right? Okay, so next we'd like to talk about failure, right? And failure in kwa mapana na marefu, right? What we've seen or what we've experienced in our 20s as failure, right? Because what we've experienced as failure in our 20s is different from what someone else experiences or views as failure in his 30s or 40s, 50s, 60s, 100s, right? Yeah, so we'd like to maybe show you what it looks like, from our eyes, because we've experienced it, and then, hivyo we see how we maneuver around it and stuff like that. So would you like to go first?
Yeah,
Yeah.
maneuver.
So have you
Okay.
experienced failure? Let's start from there.
Yes, I have.
Can you remember the first encounter you've had with failure?
Fast.
Well, I'm just asking, like.
Fast. That's a stretch.
That's a good one though, because I've thought of one already.
Mine. Do you know mine?
No, you've actually been, the smart one, the perfect one. So I don't think you've.
Well, stop saying that.
Well, you're really smart though. So.
Thank you. But I've met smarter people, and you're also very smart.
Well, I am indeed.
Like you have a whole podcast, so.
Podcasts.
Yeah, he has multiple podcasts.
Actually,
multiple is a crazy word.
No, it is. I have like 3 podcasts.
Oh, what do you talk about in all those 3 podcasts?
No, in one, this is the one that I actually talk on. The other 2 are for white people. So
as in
white people talk on those podcasts.
As in
hivyo tu.
Okay, it's okay.
Wekubali tu hivyo.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
So we were talking about me.
Yeah. Talking about.
Can we just talk about the recent one?
The recent one.
The recent one.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You can. So what's the most recent experience you've had with failure?
Not the most recent. Well, the one that's stuck,
the one that you feel
I'm still experiencing. Okay, I'm not still failing. Sorry, wrong word.
But the after effect.
Yeah. So yeah. I actually don't think I'm ready to talk about this, but here goes. Like, not to talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it in a podcast. Am I? I don't think I am. But
well, I know it. They don't know it.
Yeah, they don't know it.
You can maybe tell us what it makes you feel.
Okay. First of all, what happened? So as I was saying, at the beginning of that year, I was in 3rd year, and we were doing all those units. We were doing pathology, we were doing pharmacology, internal medicine. These are not units really, these are like departments. So there are multiple units beneath this, like under this. So internal medicine, surgery and orthopedics. What else? Psychiatry.
So what happened?
Okay, so it just happens. But it just happens. Anyways, so I don't even know how to start. But anyways, so in our med school, we have 3 semesters, and at the end of the semester, we sit for an end of year, and that's the exam that determines whether we're gonna move forward to the next year. Now, for me, this was 4th year, so this exam would determine whether I'd move to 4th year. So we sat for the exam very well. I felt pretty confident. Actually, no, I didn't feel, exams are exams. So I felt okay about them. Confident in some, others I was a bit shaky. And for the one that was shakiest about was pathology. But fortunately, that wasn't even the department that I had an issue with. I had an issue with pharmacology. So it so happens that I didn't pass that well. And if you don't pass a certain unit, you'll have to redo it again. Like you'll have to redo it for a whole year again. And you'll just be doing this one. I'm saying units all the time. You'll just be doing this department, quote unquote, for the whole year.
So you're forced to redo the...
Not forced, you're supposed.
No, yeah, so you're supposed to. Okay, so you went through. So you went through the. You don't have an option though.
Yeah, you don't have an option.
Yeah, so you've so going through that, doing the unit for a whole year, how did that make you feel?
I felt bad when I received the news. I think I take quite some time to process news, to be specific.
Earth-shattering news.
Yeah, so when the result was sent to the portal and I saw there was an issue with this one thing, wow.
Yeah, and, I think,
Yeah, it was a terrible 2 days on my weekend. I think it was sent on the result was sent in on a Friday kwa portal. And from that point you don't know your fate. You have to go to the office and be what's happening, do you need to do a supplementary, na. And from the moment I saw that grade on my portal, I just knew, wow, I had messed up. I had messed up. Sorry.
It's okay.
Nostalgia. Excuse me. So I knew that I had messed up, and I was scared about the news that I was about to receive. So I felt really bad. I was receiving calls from my other friends. They're telling me that portal is okay, their grades are okay.
How did that make you feel? Jealous?
No,
maybe?
I wasn't jealous. I was actually very
Feeling
happy
left
for them.
behind?
No, I didn't feel left behind because I hadn't received the news yet. So in my head, when you look at the term GPA, for med school, the pass mark is 50. And my term GPA was way above 50. It was actually above 55. So me, the whole time, I was just I'm praying for a miracle because I don't believe I have a term GPA above 55. And I have an issue with one subject. It doesn't make sense. I was praying for good news. I was praying at least nilikuwa naomba a miracle. I was just oh Lord, please just work a miracle for me. Yeah. So
Crazy.
that whole time I was I wasn't, for a moment I was actually not so scared.
And then you got the news.
And then I got the news, and now, yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I got the news, and now I felt really bad. It was crazy.
How did you handle it?
I went to school, got the news. Yeah, I don't know how I handled it. It was a crazy time. Me, Kwanzaa, I remember I was with some of my friends who had received the same news. So we were kind of psyching ourselves up that we're gonna do it and we're gonna do it better. So I remember at that moment when I received it, nika nilikuwa nimelia ya kutosha over the weekend. So by the time I was getting all this news the following week, nilikuwa nisha prepare for the worst. I was like, in as much as I'm praying for a miracle, regardless of whatever happens, I know that I know that God still loves me, and I know that I chose my heart, and I'm not gonna give up right now. Like, I'm still gonna keep on pushing. I'm still gonna do this. Like, I had prepared myself for the worst as well. And now when I went to school, received the news, met up with my other classmates who had received the same news. We just psyched ourselves up and we were like, we're gonna do this again. Like, there's no other option. Like, if you fall, you dust yourself up and you continue.
This is crazy. Now,
yeah,
you're saying this, that, oh, you'll start this again and you'll continue, but you've left out an important piece of information. Yeah. So, behind everyone here is a support system.
Yeah.
Right? Not trying to say to you, you should remember to thank me or something. I'm just saying, okay, so you making all these decisions, right? Had you told your guardians or parents about this?
Yeah.
And how did they take it as well?
When I saw the result on my portal, on that day, on Friday, I think it was on Friday, I told my mom immediately, like, yo, this and this is happening. And I was there crying. And I remember my mom, I want to say my mom, and his mom was very sleepy. I don't know what she would, I think walikuwa wametoka ku travel the previous day. They had gone to Kisii or something. So by the time she's coming back on that day, she was doing something else downstairs. So by the time she's coming to my room and I'm telling her all that, nilikuwa tu nalia, and her, she's sleepy, she's yawning, she's telling me everything is going to be okay. So she was also like, I feel like if she scolded me and angekuwa like, mbona wewe out of, I don't know, 140 students,
but she
you?
did not.
Yeah, but she did not. She just told me everything is gonna be fine. You'll go to school next week. You'll know your fate. And yeah, unajua umekuwa ukisoma. So I'm sure God is gonna come through for you. Yeah. Then I went. Oh, Dad, I think I cried a lot that weekend. I was crying. I nakumbuka my little brother was asking me what's up. Niko tu hapo nalia, naenda chini, naenda kitchen, nakunywa maji, naenda narudi, nalia, naomba, nalia.
I go drink
water, I come cry. Okay, I'm telling you, it was crazy.
Crazy.
But you were there, so you know how crazy it was. I was just crying. I wasn't doing any chores. I wasn't doing anything. I was just crying the whole time. And breathing. Crying and breathing.
It reminds me of something that Bob said during his graduation speech.
Yeah.
He said that if you have this, people, friends or family who are doing med, or the voluminous courses in uni, they need a very strong support system. Kwa sababu huwezi tu sukuma mtu mwambie sasa wewe ndio kioo cha jamii, go and study med, go and study law, and you are not also ready to carry the burden of becoming this person's support system. Unaona? So I think that to people listening to this, this far, vile tumefika this far, we need to also realize that this is what actually happens in med school. Yeah.
Maybe not to everyone.
Not to everyone, definitely.
Not to everyone, but regardless, even if actually, I think every time when you pass list imereleasiwa, I've always cried. Like, I'm always like, oh God, please help me. Like, first year when the pass list was being released, I was in my room the whole day. Like, I had butterfly, like my tummy was aching. I couldn't do anything. Second year, the same thing. Third year, came, same thing. And now this time I was crying, and I cried the whole week. And I've forgotten to mention, Dad also was not in words. I wouldn't say in words, but in actions. Like he told me it's okay, because I remember I didn't sikuja kukula that day and the following day nilikuwa naletewa chakula kwa room. So I remember dad came and asked me kuja kaniuliza ni hiyo, kaniambia it's okay, just usilie, like these things happen. And he told me next week you just go find out what's happening and we'll know from there what's gonna happen. And when the results came out, when I was told my fate, I didn't even call dad. I remember I was now with my friends, and now mom called me. I told her, then she was so shocked. She was like, what's happening? But she told me it's okay. No, it's okay. And then dad called me. He's like, Naskia. Then he was like, it's fine, you just have to do it again. And
to make it clear, it's you're doing one unit
the
for
whole
the
whole academic year. You're doing one unit. Like, you're literally not one unit, really one department. I think the department has like 15 or more units, so you're doing all of them in 1 year. But yeah, so yeah, that's what happened.
So
yeah, and you were also very supportive. Caleb was
it's fine.
my little brother was also very supportive, and the people I told, my friends, the people around me, were very empathetic. And my friends from high school, my sweethearts, were very good. I feel like I shared with most of my friends at that moment, and most of them were like, you know what, we're doing this again.
So have you gotten to the point of, accepting?
Okay, I'm doing this again, sorry, not we.
So have you gotten to the point of acceptance? Like, have you accepted your fate?
Yes, I have.
Have you moved on from that?
Yes, I have. I feel like for me,
what does moving on look for you though?
What was the name that you gave me?
The house doctor.
Yeah, for me as the house doctor.
What does acceptance look like for you though? What does moving on from that failure look
okay.
like
I remember the first week, I was even talking to one of my friends. I was telling her, Nona Nika, when I meet you, like now, the class that I was in that's now proceeding to 4th year, like people from my class, if I meet up with them in school, I feel like I'd change direction and run. Like I was telling her, I wouldn't want to meet up with people, especially if it's in groups. I wouldn't want to be like, oh, hi, how are you? And then they're like, how are you doing? How's school? I didn't want that. But at this point, because I feel like I'm better than I was at that time when I received the news. I feel like right now I'm okay with interacting with people. I'm okay with talking about it. I'm okay with telling people this is what's there. And above all, I'm ready to put in the work and make sure that next year it's gonna be better. Yeah. So, and I also feel like I'm learning how to maneuver this department, like how to read for the exams, how to study for it better. And I'm hoping by the time 2025 is coming to an end, I'll have proceeded to the next class. Yeah.
So what lessons have you learned though? Have you learned any lessons in that, endeavor, in that ordeal?
Well, maybe like, first of all, retakes will humble you. Actually, now you're here. Kwanza, when you're in med school, when you, the way the host was saying, Wesley, nashinda nikishanga Kai should call you Wesley.
Just call me Wesley.
Jina yangu. Like, it's
fine.
a bit crazy. But anyways, how do people do this in podcast anyways? I feel like one thing that I've realized is that med school will humble you, and retaking a class will humble you as well. Like when Wesley was saying that when you're me, like everyone will be out here calling you daktari. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Like during this period, I've just been feeling like, stop calling me daktari. Like, what do you mean? I'm retaking a class. I'm not like I felt inadequate, and I doubted myself a lot.
There's a name for that.
I had imposter
Syndrome.
Yeah. I had a lot of that. I had a lot of like, crazy stuff. Anyways, so I feel like I'm deviating from the main point. Anyways,
Lessons that you learned.
Lessons that I learned. So yeah, I was saying, med school is gonna humble you, and especially if you retake a class, it's gonna humble you even more. Yeah, because kwanza I feel like since I got the mishap, like the retake, so many people have been asking me, when are you finishing school? When are you finishing school? And now, like throughout the year, you're probably saying a certain year, now it's +1 that year. So you're telling people, oh, it's this year. And then there are those ones who had already shikad, this is the year you're finishing. So you have to tell them, oh no, I'm still in third, going to fourth, and all those things. So it's a bit crazy. It's a bit crazy, but I feel like I'm adapting, and I'm also not ashamed of feeling now that I'm talking about it, because everyone feels in one thing or another. It doesn't have to be feeling big, but everyone feels. And the one thing that I've learned, actually, now let's get back to what you were asking me. Sorry, but so what I've actually learned is, or rather what I've reminded myself is, one thing that my business teacher in high school used to tell us, that once you fall, you don't stay there. Si ati sasa ukianguka uko hapo kakuna matope hapo unajizungusha kwa hiyo matope. No. Once you fall,
get back up.
You get up, and you dust off the dust, and you continue moving. So that's the one thing that I've realized. And another thing that my friends have told me is that some of my friends have kept on reminding me that I'm a good doctor, and I'm going to be a good doctor, and this experience is gonna shape me to even a better doctor. So yeah, it's made me realize that it's not the end of the world. Like, this one thing is not the end of the world. Yeah, like, yeah.
It isn't.
It's not the end of the world. And I can't keep on thinking about it and being like, wow, now Ashley, you failed this one thing and now you're the worst person ever. Med school is not your thing. Get out of med school, go do something else. No, I feel like I've got this.
It's just it's part of the process.
It's part of the process.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me less of who I am. I'm still I'm still who I think I am. The house doctor. I'm still who I think I am, and I know I'm gonna make it to the end. Yeah.
Now you spoke about, or rather we mentioned imposter syndrome. Yeah, and I think there's something that I mentioned a while back on one of my videos on TikTok, that imposter syndrome usually comes about when we expect to be perfect. Like, we expect ourselves to be perfect. Yeah. And so we also think that people outside, or we expect people outside to think that we're perfect. Right?
Yeah.
We care so much about what people think about us. Yeah. Now, the problem with that is that we treat ourselves as the teachers instead of treating ourselves as the student. No, because as the student, then you understand that you're in a constant learning curve.
Process.
You're in process curve. Look at us finishing each other's sentences.
Yay.
Yeah, so was it. And then also there's also the spotlight effect. Yeah, where for example ukivalia t-shirt fulani enye iko na alcohol, ama if you have not alcohol, coffee. It has coffee. I don't know why I thought about alcohol, but
it's okay.
Yeah, if you have a stained t-shirt, then you think that everyone notices it, right? Or if you have a crumpled up t-shirt, you think that everyone notices it, right? And yet everyone else is doing their own thing. Everyone else has their own worries. Everyone else has their own failures to think about.
Everyone else is focusing on themselves.
Exactly. Yeah, just like you. Everyone else has their own spotlight effect.
No.
And that's why maybe we all wear all these masks and stuff like that. But it is important to be your authentic self, and it is also important to own up to what you've done, or to own up to who you are.
Also, something that I want to add is that no one is perfect. Everyone is trying to figure it out. That's all.
True. Well, talking about failure, I think
you should have your own episode.
Mine? Yeah, man. I have such a long story, man. I have so many examples, but I think one of them is the fact that I think I went through high school for a very long time because I repeated. And in Kenya, it's not uncommon per se to repeat a year or two. I did not go for a year or two. I went for longer, which is actually crazy. But then again, I came to understand that when someone is on a marathon, for example, and they have this urge to get to the finish line, right? They tell themselves that it's like you're talking to your body, right? Get to the finish line and then tutapumzika. So you find that these people get to the finish line and then they faint. No, exactly. Some people get to the finish line and faint. Why? Because that was as far as they had told their body to get or to reach, right? Hawakuwa wamefikiria zaidi ya hapo. Maybe, just saying. So I think it also happened for me, where now staying in high school for that long, I thought of one thing: finishing high school and joining uni, or getting that passing grade to join uni. And now the problem was that I did not think about anything else other than that. Just kachini mazengangana, finish. I don't know why I did not finish early, because I know I'm smart. I know I'm capable and all that, because my results at the end proved that I still got it. So anyway, finished school and now I'm stuck. I don't know what I want to become. I don't know what career I should gravitate towards, because I have this fear of, what if I fail? You see, what if I fail? What if I go into a civil engineering class and I can't take it? What if I can't finish? What if I go into an electrical engineering class and don't make it? Right? What will I do? Where do I belong? No. So there were all these questions that I had in my head that I could not find answers to. And no one could actually help me, because, everyone thought that it's all a straight line. Everyone had their own opinion. Someone is telling me, yo, go become a chef. Someone else, you go become a teacher. Someone else, you become an accountant. Someone else, become an architect, become a civil engineer, mechatronics engineer, all those things, financial engineer. So there are all these things, you have all these people's ideas, all these people's dreams. Now, this is something else. You find that someone wants you to achieve their dreams.
Yeah.
Right? Someone wants to see themselves through you.
Who's
right?
that?
People.
Which people?
Like, people around you, the people that advise you. Yeah. So you'll find that there are people who will not also believe in you. Unajua msee atakwambia mazee bro, hii achana nayo. Like achana nayo. Don't, hii hauwezi. Why? Because they were not able to do it. No. So they're now bringing up that fear and projecting it onto you. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think these are things that I maybe came to learn of later on, but I think that someone told me, I think Juicy, that whatever is put on your hand, whatever is brought to you, do it with all your might. Yeah. Juu hauwezi jua kama hiyo ndio plan A ama plan B yako. You never know where that idea or that that opportunity will take you from there. So you need to treat everything that is before you with importance. Yeah. And it also takes me back to another poem that talks of this man that treated everything the same, treated work and play the same, and he left everything onto onlookers to decide, because people want to judge every time. Yeah. So I'll do my work and play the same way with the same devotion and let you decide whether I'm playing or working. No. Yeah, maze. So just give it your all, maze. Whatever is given to you, whatever is there, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your education, whether it's work that you've been given, just give it your all. You do not know where it will lead you. Hawezi jua mali itakupeleka next. You never know what that door that has opened up brings. Yeah. You also don't know what that door that has closed has taken away from you. Yeah. Yeah, I think I really don't think that I need to talk about any more of my failures.
You can have an episode.
Yeah. I think I'll have an episode.
Because I feel like this one is already
it's long enough, man. It's been 50 minutes. Over 50 minutes, and it's actually quite late. It's a few minutes past midnight, and would like to call it
a night.
Not really a night, an episode.
An episode, sorry.
All right. Asante sana daktari. Thank you for joining us for this evening's talk. Asante sana. This has actually made me feel, a little bit better, because, I don't know, maybe I opened up a little bit, talked about myself kidogo, and I also hope it did the same for you.
Yeah, it did. Thank you so much for having me in my own house. Anyways, no, it's not my house. It's having me in my parents' house. Anyways, thank you for having me in your podcast. Thank you.
Oh man, you're just terrible. Anyway,
aujanipea kinywaji.
Usijali, kuna maziwa hapo you can take. So asanteni sana. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow us. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.
Peace out.